Hey, I'm Corey, and this is Life Ends. So today I have a review for you by a band from the UK called Celestial Sanctuary. I heard about this band a few months ago, and the artwork caught me, honestly. It was just great artwork. I heard they were a death metal band. Said, okay, I'm in. I will check it out. That's all you need to catch me. I will check it out. So I ended up checking this out, and the album, it's a full-length album. They put it out on Redefining Darkness Records, and it was co-released with Church Road, I think. And the album is called Soul Diminished. Now, first of all, the name Celestial Sanctuary. Yes, they do have a bolt thrower influence for sure. It's there. It's definitely there. I'm also hearing a little bit of like old death, at least in the vocals, like the first few records. I can definitely hear that. Somebody said in a comment that it reminded them of Gatecreeper. I can see that too. I can definitely see that. I even get, aside from just old school death metal, I even get a little bit of like a little bit of crossover in there. And it's not, I haven't seen anybody else say that, but I just, there's, you can pick it out. There's some crossover in there. And, looking them up, it looks like several of the members are in a crossover band as well. I think it's called like something Road Mutant, something like that. So it makes sense that I'd be picking a little bit of that up. Also, there's a lot of doom elements to this. Just a lot of the songs kind of open with really, really, really catchy, doomy death riffs. And they utilize that a lot. Lots of like halftime kind of just really memorable, dark, disgusting riffs. And I think the way that this was recorded lends itself to that too, because it sounds really distant. Although, the drums sound really great, really pristine, really clean. The guitars are not too in your face, and the vocals are pushed back a little too, and very heavy on the reverb, which for death metal, I'm realizing maybe that would be my first choice for a vocal sound in death metal, would be heavier on the reverbs. And I've seen people say they don't like that about this record. And maybe that's just a little more of like a UK kind of thing. Anyway, so this band started in 2019. They put out an EP before this. And other than that, they're pretty much new. Like, they haven't done a whole lot. And man, it does look like they've been in some bands. So, they've got some experience, but they're really great at what they do. I would say the best parts of this record are, like I said, the doomy kind of doomy riffs before they'll go into something super fast. They've got these really catchy, just dark, slower riffs, and the vocals as well. Like, those are those are really what is selling me on this album. There's some of the slower riffs and just the way the vocals sound. A little bit of that old school death vibe, and with some reverb, which I just love that. I would say, as far as other elements that I really like that they utilize are the pinch harmonics, the squeals. That's not something that that I like in extreme metal. Like I mean, I can't say that there's a band that does that I really love, but they do. This band does. So that's a total plus. Like, really great use of pinch harmonics. Weird. I mean, I guess I would attribute pinch harmonics more to like, or like I would, if somebody told me that there was a death metal record that had a lot of pinch harmonics on it, I would assume it's going to be like super brutal death metal or like some kind of slam type of thing. And I definitely don't listen to that much of that kind of stuff. But it just works perfectly on this album. Again, the production's awesome. It's not too clean. It's just clean enough. And everything is right in its place. I'm not having trouble hearing anything. The guitarists are amazing. The drummer is more than confident. He is, I mean, sounding like kind of as good as you can get for this kind of style, you know. And there's a lot of changeups too, from the slower riffs to like faster. I wouldn't say there's much like blasting, but just faster beats. Let's see. As far as songs of this record, best songs, I would say, well, the title track, Soul Diminished, is great. That's the one that I believe they released first. And that song's amazing. But I think my favorite song is, what's it called? Wretched Habits. That's my favorite. Every time I listen to this album, it seems like that's the one that really sticks out to me. Again, starts with that really kind of just doomy sound. And it's weird because nothing about this band lists them as doom, and maybe somebody else would consider, you know, those style of riffs something else. But to me, you know, when a real filthy down-tuned death metal band, you know, starts out with those halftime kind of riffs, and they're just like not necessarily tremolo picked, but just they just hang there. They're just epic, and to me, it's dark. It's doom to me. Let's see. I guess I should definitely talk about the bad. The one thing that I could see on this record that kind of bugs me is it's almost formulaic to a fault. Like, there's several things that they do on this record that they overdo. They just keep it going. Like, the main example would be, I think it's even in like the first 3 songs of the record, you know, start with something slow, you know, start building it up, and the entire band stops, and you just get one guitar playing the riff, and then the rest of the band comes in. You know, you get like one full measure of just the guitar, and then the rest of the band comes in. They do that a lot. But like I said, like, there's other things that they do a lot that I really like. I guess that one particular thing made me think that it's very, you know, they've got this formula down packed, and there's nothing wrong with that because they're really, really, really good at it. And the more I listen to this record, the more that I think that this could be a year end list. It could be on my year-end list. I often say that, and then by the end of the year, I'm not even thinking of the particular record. So we shall see. I know that in the last 2 weeks, this is really all I've been listening to in my car, when I'm at home. And I really dig it. Also, I mentioned the artwork in the very beginning. The artwork is fantastic. I love the artwork. So the artwork was done by Wormwalk, I think. Yeah, Wormwalk. So definitely check out Wormwalk on IG too. Like, fantastic art. And you know, I know that he's done art for a lot of other great albums. And yeah, aside from this band almost being too good at what they do to where it becomes a little formulaic, I would say this record's pretty amazing. I'm super into it. It's definitely some of the best death metal I've heard in a really long time, and yeah, and the recording is perfect. The recording is perfect. I have nothing bad to say about the actual recording quality, which is so important. All the musicians are really great. Yeah, not much else to say. This is a great record. Get it from Redefined Darkness. Get it from Church Road Records. You can get it from the band on their Bandcamp. I'm going to leave links. It looks like they have vinyl as well as a whole bunch of new merch. I believe they have CDs too. But yeah, just get this record. It's really great. And I'm Corey. This is Life Ends. Give me a like, subscribe. Yeah, I will see everybody soon.